What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about is a huge mistake that a lot of you guys are going to probably make in Madden 19, and then you're going to come to this video afterwards because you didn't know about GmiasWorld, and then you're going to be like, yo, I can't believe I just did that. This is something that I've been trying to explain in several videos, and everybody has an opinion about it, and they're not thoroughly listening to what's going on. When you first log into Madden Ultimate Team, right, in 19, you're going to have to do a certain amount of things before you can even use the auction house. You have to unlock, like, MUT level 7 or something like that based on the information I've been given, right? After you're able to use the auction house, that doesn't really... You can still, to my knowledge, post cards for sale. When you buy packs or whatever, you'll still be able to post cards to the auction house. You just won't be able to actively use it, according to what I've been told, right? So listen, right? If you get the game early, this is a very, very serious thing because in Madden 18, I got the game 2 weeks early. So there were a lot of cards that were available and a lot of cards that I had that were worth very little value because Madden 18 was the first year in a long time that I really got the game early, and the last time that I got the game early, Ultimate Team wasn't popping like this. So when I saw certain prices of cards, I just said, oh, that guy's going for 70K? I'm going to put him up for 7K. I'm up for 70K. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to match whatever these guys, for the few cards that were available, I'm going to just match those cards and put it up for that. Wrong. That was very, very wrong what I did. Okay? Now, some of you guys are saying, yeah, you got to hold on to the cards until, you know, whatever. Listen, these are the only cards you're going to need to hold on to. The 85s and up are usually going to be those cards that are going to be very, very expensive the first week at launch. The game releases officially August 10th, 2018. So that means that everybody that starts to get it at that date, that week is when all the prices are going to go up. I remember I got this guy that was auctionable or tradable. I got rid of him for like 15. Like during the regular week, he was at 35, 40. But that's just like cheap things. That's going back way to the beginning, right? When you look at the quality, right? 81, like these cards up until this point, whatever you get from these, I know a lot of you guys that's been playing since August of 2017 are going to remember some of these cards. They were very, very basic. They were about 15K max. A lot of these 80s, right? When you went to the 82 to 83s, it went up a little bit. Okay? So you have to understand, it's going to probably be around, you know, 10 to 15 up until like 2025 at launch. You know what I'm saying? If you're going from 80 to 83, all right? Well, usually the 84s are still cheap, okay? But the 85s and up, especially the 86s, right? Those 86s and stuff like that, well, I just went to 90. These cards, you already know, those cards are going to be like millions of coins. But the 86 to 87s, right? If you're lucky enough to pull one of these at launch, these are going to be the next echelon of prices, like the higher level prices, okay? So when you look at these cards, you have to understand, if you get the game early, EA Access, whatever, you got it from a UPS truck driver in your hood, I don't care where you got it from. These cards, when you get the game, they're not, the guys that are going to have it, they're going to do like what everybody else does. They're going to be trying to accumulate cards early, coins early. Or maybe just cards, you know, for quick sell value or whatever. Because remember, you now get training points, which is going to make your team even extra sick. Okay, when you start upgrading these other cards, right? If you get a core elite, all right? Say you want to upgrade Melvin Gordon, right? Say you want to upgrade this guy, and you pull him. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell him anyway. And this is early. This is early on, right? You're going to lose over 100 to 150,000 coins, maybe more. Because his core elite is going to have value because in Madden 19, when you click on it and you scroll through and it tells you that he's eligible for a power-up, people are going to want this card to make their Melvin Gordon as powerful as possible. So you're going to lose ridiculous amounts of coins because certain cards that are eligible for power-ups need that core elite to get to the next level of the power-up, okay? So these are the cards that you're going to have to look for. These core elites that are part of power-ups, don't sell them early. Okay? As it goes up, like Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that, and you start to see stuff, you don't sell those cards early. 80 to like 84, right? Those cards are not going to gain crazy value because those are going to be regular in the packs. Okay? And that's what happened for me. When I got some packs, I was like, yo, everything was an elite because remember, they changed the elite to start at 80, starting in Madden 18. So everybody thought, oh yeah, it's red paint, it's red paint. No, it's trash elites. And those 80s through the 84s can be sold early because you're not going to lose as much, okay? The 85, 86, 87s, 88, 89s, if you get the game early and you're lucky enough to do that, you're going to hold on to those, especially the core elites. You don't know how many people message me when they got a core elite that was a power up and they sold it early. It was like, yo, bro, man, I lost 400K. And they're saying it like it's okay. I'm like, what? What are you bro, you should be ready to just go out and just jump out your first floor window, calmly get back up, dust off all the bushes, and go back in your house, bro. You should be in a mad rage. Like, that's a lot of coins. Like, the most coins that I lost from selling the card early this year, maybe 200K. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt, bro. It's like somebody stabbed me in the kneecap with a screwdriver. Like, it really hurts because you start dealing with hundreds of thousands. It's like, yo, what? But I was rushing, and I was making mistakes that would later on make me a better MUT player and a much better person to give you guys the information that you need. So for everybody that's saying, yeah, hold on to it, I've been saying to hold on to the higher elites. I'm telling you, you selling your golds, all right? You're selling your silvers. You're selling the cheaper cards. When it gets to the elite tier of like 86 and up or 85, depending on when these core elites start to where they're going to need the power up or whatever, you're going to hold on to those cards until the first week of the Madden 19 official release, which is the week of August 10th. So even if you get the game early, let it sit in your binder. As soon as these idiots start going crazy and cards start skyrocketing, that's when you go. I remember another point of order, right? Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Julio Jones. Those cards were in my auction house for, I think it was like 80K up to 100K, right? I was grinding solos early on. A lot of you guys saw me streaming it early also. Was I able to stream it? Yeah, I was. I was able to stream it early, okay? And what happened was I saw it in my auction house and I had the coins and I'm like, I'm just going to wait. When the game was released, a day later, Julio Jones went from 90K to 700K. Tom Brady was like 800. Aaron Rodgers was like 750. Okay? So those cards were like 89s, you know, whatever, 87s, 88s, whatever. Let me go ahead and check and see if I can find, because Tom Brady was actually a 90. But I don't know exactly what the, and I know 89 was Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that. So I kind of figured the 86 and up was something that I would make sure that I was very, very, like this guy, Drew Brees, was very expensive also. It was certain core elites that were really, really expensive. Even this bum, he was very, very slow, but people are looking for that higher overall at launch. So it was crazy. But I didn't see him on the auction house though, Lamar Houston. The three cards I just named to you, the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Julio Jones, I saw them. And I could have got them, even though I only had like 120K and I would have had 20K left. I could have got them and made 600K off the jump. Okay? So that's why I'm saying, like, these cards, Travis Frederick, OBJ, like, he's going to be a diamond, though. But, you know, in 19, he's going to be a team diamond for his 89. His base elite, I think, is 87. So these cards, 86 and above, you can gamble with the 85 if you wanted to just do whatever and see if you can make some coins. But you have to be very, very careful with it. Do not make that mistake. It's going to cost you so many coins that it's going to be really, really wild. And then what happens is, this is the first thing that people do. Once they realize that they lost coins, their next move is to start buying packs. And you think I'm joking, but a lot of people did that. And a lot of people, you know, messaged me like, yo, bro, after I made that mistake, I started buying packs. Now I'm in debt. Listen, guys, it becomes very, very addictive. You see what I'm saying? When you want to have certain cards, and that's the one thing that I'm going to stress to you. Don't overdo it. And you guys might think, yeah, bro, it's not that easy. Absolutely it is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the money to be spending and to be going wild buying these packs, you have to be careful, so you just be a little bit more cautious than not. If your means are better and you have the money, you can make those mistakes. But if you're trying to grind, like most of my grinders when we're coming up, we're not trying to spend money and have to redo stuff. So you have to be very, very careful how you evaluate the cards at launch. And remember, you have the game early and a lot of other people don't. And that's what I didn't realize. When I was looking, it was like 5 to 10 cards in my auction house. So, of course, the prices are going to be lower because nobody has it. And I'm thinking like, bro, I'm not spending 100K on Julio. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I got the money, but dumbest decision I've ever made. Well, in video gaming. Well, probably not in video gaming because I, played video games for a while. And I probably may or may not have in Super Mario Brothers tried to make a jump that I didn't and went doop. So those are all mistakes, but I'm talking about Madden Ultimate Team. That was one of my most major mistakes, and I don't want that happening to you guys. Okay, so that's what we're gonna really focus on. We're going to get rid of other cards that we know. You know, like the 80s, anything below 84, I'm pretty sure that if it's highly priced, you know what I'm saying, you're going to try to get rid of it as soon as possible because it's going to level out at a, you know what I'm saying, maybe max 20K. Everything above that, like 86 and up, is going to be vicious because most people, like myself, I don't want to tell you guys the cards I'm going to power up right now because I'm trying to make sure that I'm evaluating everything and I'm looking at it to like know my game plan first. But I will be powering up cards this year. I will be, powering up the F out of them. Like, they're going to be getting so powered up, you're going to think they're Super Saiyan. I'm going to tell you this right now, and then as soon as they do me dirty, guess what? Break it down, back it up. Break it up. I don't know what that song is. I heard it on the radio the other day. That's neither here nor there. But I'm going to tell you again, my sole purpose is making sure that we make as many coins as possible the smart way, so that once it really takes off and the new promos start coming, we won't need to buy packs. We'll just be able to completely rely on solos and continue to get our coins up while everybody else that's fishing for stuff, we already made our money. And then once we get to a certain level and we keep pulling stuff, guess what happens? We just keep getting richer and richer. But it's the beginning that hurts the most. When you make that initial mistake, and most of us just don't know. Like, I just didn't know that the price is going to go up 600K. I didn't know that. Now we do. And every year it repeats itself. Where we, you know what I'm saying, where people do the same exact things. It's going to be the same guys putting up the cards for cheaper prices. And guess who's going to be there waiting for it? Bruh, GmiasWorld fam. So that's pretty much what I want to make sure that you guys understand. Is certain levels that you hold on to. I'm going to go ahead and say 86 and up. Unless there's an 85 that's a core elite that goes into a power-up, I'm going to tell you anything 84 and below, you could probably get rid of. See what's going on with it with the prices, try to get your coins up. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. If you get the game early and you're able to see lower prices from the 85s and above, you're going to hold those until the official release of Madden 19, which is the week of August 10th, 2018. I hope this video has been informative and you've learned something. Until next time, one love.